A few businesses, including major supermarkets and food outlets, were brave enough to open. They reported low business. The usually bustling markets of Mbare, open almost all year round, were also shut. The few vendors were packing up to go back home. Public transport was scarce, and some of those who wanted to go to work could not and gave up trying. Reactions to the strike in the unusually quiet city centre were varied.
We are protesting that Mugabe must go. I think that's the main cause. Because we are going to work, but we are not receiving anything. No salaries, no what. Just working like slaves.
I don't think it's a serious issue. Just because it's just a word, but people are working.
I'm at work, but what actually amazes me is I'm told there are demonstrations, but it's not even clear to me what exactly are people demonstrating all about.
We are staying away from our jobs so that they can see the country is collapsing and we are starving. We are suffering, but the leaders and their families are prospering.
In several Harare townships, isolated signs of defiance. This is a vendor stall that was taken from the side and dumped into the middle of the road by protesters and set alight. It's just one of the many blockades that's been set up here in Mufakosi. They're burning tires as well as stones that have been placed in the middle of the road. Now, police have been firing tear gas to disperse protesters, but this is just one of the few incidents in what has been an otherwise peaceful stay away. Several journalists were briefly detained. Police continue to patrol some of the hotspots, arresting some of those suspected for inciting violence. It has warned it will arrest those found in possession of catapults and stones. The occasional tire is still burning on the road, but people are largely remaining indoors.
I don't understand why the police are beating us. They bashed me with a baton stick when they stopped our combi. I don't know where all this will end.
Reports from the major cities in the country indicate that the one-day shutdown was largely observed. In Bulawayo, drivers parked their minibuses and police clashed with protesters blocking roads. The stay away is due to end on Wednesday, while teachers end their own strike over late wages on Thursday. Shingai Nyoka, SABC News, Harare, Zimbabwe.